What the hell are you doing? Give James back right now! How could you take the groom from the wedding venue? What were you thinking?
It's not like I kidnapped him. He came with me on his own.
I'm standing here in my wedding dress. Everyone is waiting. Where have you taken him?
Huh? You saw it yourself, Emily. James came with me willingly. That means he chose me over you on his own.
We've been planning this wedding for months. The guests are all here. Our parents are devastated. How could you do this to your own sister?
I just couldn't help myself.
At least tell me where you are so we can talk about this.
We're already on our way out of town. There's nothing to talk about.
You're running away? Just like that?
Yeah, so even if you tell me to give him back, I can't. It's clear that he and I are connected by the red string of fate. We're meant to be together.
Connected by fate? You're my sister! We grew up together! How could you do this to me?
Just give up on James already. He's mine now.
Give up? But we were about to have our wedding ceremony today. Right before walking into the venue, this happens.
You never really understood James like I do. We have a special connection.
Don't be ridiculous, Sarah. Come back here and explain yourselves.
I know I did something terrible to you, Emily. Running away with the groom right before the wedding must be traumatic. But our true love can't be stopped by anyone.
True love? You're talking about true love while destroying my wedding?
James and I have been messaging for months. He told me how uncertain he was about marrying you.
And you never thought to tell me, your own sister?
It would have only hurt you more. This way is better. So anyway, good luck dealing with everything. James and I are going to live our lives being true to love.
Sarah, please, think about what you're doing. Think about our family.
I already have. James is worth it. We're turning our phones off now. Don't try to find us.
Sarah! Sarah! Answer me!
Hey, Emily, what's up?
James, you're only messaging me now? After what you did?
Sorry about yesterday, Emily. Were you able to cancel the wedding?
Yes, since neither you nor Sarah were answering your phones, I had to apologize to everyone by myself and somehow managed to cancel it.
Man, really sorry for causing so much trouble. But you're amazing, Emily. Handling everything calmly by yourself. You're such a strong woman.
Don't give me that crap. I just dealt with it because I had to. My mind's been completely blank since yesterday. What's going on? If you're running away together, does that mean... Were you two having an affair?
Yeah, Sarah and I have been together for 6 months.
That long? And 6 months ago? Wasn't that around the time we signed the final contract with the wedding venue?
Look, I know the timing was bad.
Bad? I was picking out flowers while you were with my sister!
The day after we booked the venue, I happened to run into Sarah at a bar. And one thing led to another.
You're laughing about this? Really?
Chill out, Emily.
You've got to be kidding! Having an affair the day after we booked our wedding venue.
Well, what could I do? We've been drinking, plus I always thought Sarah was cute. We did decide it would just be a one-time thing.
You always thought she was cute? She's been around our entire relationship.
I tried to resist my feelings for her.
Then how did it turn into running away together?
Sarah told me she couldn't forget about that night. And before we knew it, we were dating.
While planning our wedding? While choosing our future home? You know, if you were going to date, you should have broken up with me first. Then I wouldn't have had to go through such a humiliating experience on my wedding day.
Alright, calm down. I didn't expect Sarah to show up. I've been with you for 5 years and you meant something to me. I mean, I actually broke things off with Sarah the day before the wedding.
What? You broke things off with her? Then why did you leave with her yesterday?
Sarah agreed to break up then, but I never expected her to show up right before the wedding saying come with me. She was desperately reaching out to me. What kind of man would I be if I ignored Sarah in that situation?
But abandoning me at the altar was fine?
Come on, there are times when a man has to do what he has to do.
Don't you dare talk about being a man. You betrayed the one person you should never have betrayed. Your own fiancé.
Come on, calm down. I understand why you're angry. What's done is done. You're kind and strong, so you'll accept everything, right?
Huh? Accept everything? You want me to just forget what happened?
Of course I'll take responsibility. I'll give you all my savings as compensation for running away. It's almost $200,000. That's a pretty good amount, right?
Really? That much?
I really do feel bad about what I did to you, so this is the least I can do.
Money won't fix what you and Sarah did to me, but I guess I'll take it if you're offering. Wait. I want to accept your offer, but will you and Sarah be okay after eloping? I heard you submitted your resignation to your company right after. That you're going to live just the two of you somewhere where no one knows you.
Actually, I've already got my next job lined up. I'm going to work at a company run by my college senior, and I'll be an executive.
What?
Of course, being an executive means the pay is incredible. I'll be able to save up $200,000 again in no time. I've got a young, cute girlfriend. I'm a company executive making great money. My future's looking bright.
You sound pretty happy about ruining my life.
Sorry, but I can't help it when everything's going so well for me.
Yeah, becoming an executive is pretty impressive, but why did your senior offer you such a position? Being a company executive is quite a favorable arrangement.
I guess he wanted to help out his junior who was in trouble. All my seniors have been pretty good to me since college.
But still, an executive position is basically like being a business partner. To trust such an important position to someone who ran away from their wedding.
Actually, my senior's way beyond just eloping. He's got 5 girlfriends. He said he was looking for someone like me who wasn't bound by conventional morals.
So you're proud of being immoral now? I see. Birds of a feather. In that case, I'll gratefully accept the $200,000 compensation. And that's the end between us. Don't ever contact me again.
Leave it to me. I'll transfer the money right away.
I never want to hear from either of you again.
You'll have the money by tomorrow. Goodbye, Emily.
Emily, will you hear me out? Please don't block this number. I really need to talk to you.
What?
Help me, Emily. Please help me take care of James. No, actually, could you just do all of it for me?
You have some nerve messaging me after a year of silence.
Don't be so uptight. I need your help.
You suddenly contact me and the first thing you do is make demands? Why should I? And what do you mean care? James is only in his 30s.
I know I'm the last person you want to hear from, but, well, you see, James, he got into a traffic accident.
What?
It was a single vehicle accident, so he didn't hurt anyone else. He crashed into a utility pole, totaled the car. His life isn't in danger and his injuries are healing well, but he damaged the nerves in his legs, so he can't walk.
When did this happen?
A couple of months ago. I've been trying to handle it myself, but...
Those nerve injuries, they won't heal?
Well, the doctors say no matter how much rehabilitation he does, he'll never walk again. They say he'll be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
That's terrible, to never be able to walk again at such a young age.
Whatever. I'm the one having it tough. I'll have to take care of James in his wheelchair for the rest of his life. But I can't do it alone. That's why I need your help, Emily.
You ran away with him. He's your responsibility.
What? Why would you say that?
That's my line. Why are you asking me for help? I don't even want to see your faces anymore.
I know what we did was unforgivable, but this is different.
If you're so desperate, why don't you ask James's parents first?
I already tried that, but they immediately refused.
Really?
I contacted Mom and Dad too, but when they all finally replied, they just said no way, and that's it.
Oh?
Even his own parents won't help us. Can you believe that? They said they absolutely won't help no matter how much I beg. They don't want to see our faces. They asked me to remember how much trouble we caused them a year ago.
Well, both families had a hard time because of your elopement, especially James's family, since so many relatives had come. They had to go around apologizing to everyone even more desperately than I did.
That's why you're the only one I can turn to, Emily.
Even if you say that.
You were always the responsible one, the one who took care of everyone. Look, I know a lot happened a year ago, but you got $200,000 from him as compensation, right? Since you got that much, can't you just let the elopement thing go? The money resolved everything. Let's just pretend it never happened.
What?
Your only little sister is in trouble, and James says he's anxious about just having me. The person you were once engaged to is in pain. If you really loved him, you should help. You'll help us, right, Emily? He's had an accident and can't walk. It's really hard.
Sorry, but I don't have a sister.
What? Emily, please don't say that.
That day a year ago, when you two ran away right before the wedding, from that day on, I cut ties with you. I don't have a sister anymore, so I can't help even if you ask.
Hey, what are you saying? Even if you cut ties, it doesn't erase the fact that we're related by blood. Legally, you'll always be my sister.
True, legally, we're still family, even if I disown you. But I'm still declaring that I'm cutting ties with you. I don't have a sister anymore. I'll live as if you don't exist. I absolutely won't help you, no matter how much trouble you're in.
No, after everything we've been through together.
I sympathize, but try your best without relying on me.
This is ridiculous. After I begged so much, you don't have to be so cold about something that happened a year ago. Besides, we paid you almost $200,000.
James paid that, not you. Don't act so high and mighty when you haven't paid a cent.
That money should count as being from both of us. The amount was way more than the standard compensation amount. After receiving that much money, you could at least help us. Just let the elopement thing go already.
You keep saying that, but the money and this are separate issues, okay?
What?
The settlement money aside, that was compensation money for you two to take responsibility for what you did. Just because I accepted it doesn't mean I've forgiven you from the bottom of my heart.
But...
So, there you have it. It must be tough, but good luck. Power through with your true love.
Emily, please, don't do this.
Emily, I need to talk to you.
What now?
So you really won't help us? Sarah begged you multiple times, but you refused?
Yeah, I'm not going to change my answer just because you've switched players.
You really don't want to help us, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to help.
And what are we supposed to do from now on? I can't even walk anymore. Sarah can't handle everything alone.
You know, I have a simple question. Why don't you hire professionals? You're an executive at your senior's company, right? You must make quite a lot. You could easily afford a private caregiver. It must be tough, but you could solve this with money.
I wish it were that simple.
The company wouldn't fire you just because of an injury, right? I mean, as an executive, you can still work even in a wheelchair, can't you? It's just my assumption, but you're not like a regular employee who needs to walk around for sales. You basically just sit at your desk typing on your computer all day, right? So a wheelchair shouldn't be a problem for our work.
Yeah, you're right. Except that would only be true if the company still existed.
What?
Actually, the company went bankrupt a while back, and I haven't told Sarah about this yet. No company, no job. Can't afford to hire a caregiver.
What? The company went bankrupt? How? How does that happen in just 1 year?
It was already falling apart by then. I was deceived by my senior.
What?
Things seemed good, and my salary was decent. But the truth is, my company was already on the verge of bankruptcy. I was just invited to join a failing company. Then my senior ran away with the company's money and disappeared.
What? Your amazing new job, your bright future. Oh, what a shame.
Remember I told you had 5 girlfriends? Well, they were all married women. When all their husbands found out at once and demanded compensation, he took the company's money and ran.
Well, that's such an absurd reason for embezzlement. I'm speechless.
Worst part is, I never saw it coming. Apparently all of them demanded cash payment up front. With compensation for 5 people, it added up to hundreds of thousands. My senior was the type who never saved money. Always spent everything he had. So obviously he didn't have that kind of money. And then...
So he used the company's money to pay them and then fled, after dumping a failing company on you.
I was always given the boring behind-the-scenes work. My senior handled all the management, so I had no idea what was going on with the company. Then suddenly my senior was gone. No money in the company, and then bankruptcy came so fast.
Oh my.
I couldn't think straight that day. I just knew I had to get home and tell Sarah everything. I got in my car and started driving. Next thing I knew, I was in the hospital.
I heard you hit a utility pole. You must have been driving while in shock. It's really fortunate you didn't involve anyone else.
Keep thinking if I had just stayed with the old company. But I never thought I'd end up unable to walk from the accident. And apparently the insurance will only pay out about $100,000. That kind of money will disappear in no time.
If this had happened while you were still with your old company, you might have had workers' compensation and various other benefits, but it happened after the bankruptcy.
Everything's falling apart. Please help me, Emily. I'm not asking you to take care of me with Sarah, but could you at least return that $200,000?
What?
I was kind of full of myself back then. I guess I paid way above the standard amount. So I'm not asking for all the $200,000 back. Just the amount above what would have been the standard compensation.
Sorry, I've already used all of it, so that's impossible.
What? You used it all? It was $200,000, and it's only been a year. How could you manage that?
Actually, I bought a condo right after. Used the whole amount as a down payment.
What?
After the worst day of my life, that was the only way I could think of to move on. I took the plunge and bought a spacious condo. Thanks to that, I'm enjoying a comfortable new life every day.
My $200,000? No way! Then what are we supposed to do now?
That's something for you and Sarah to figure out together. You're a couple, after all. But first, you need to tell her about the company's bankruptcy. It'll be hard, but you can do it. Compared to running away right before a wedding, this is nothing.
Emily, please. I know I don't deserve your help.
You're right. You don't.
I made a terrible mistake.
Goodbye, James.
Please, let us live in your condo, Emily. I heard you bought a spacious place with his money.
Why should I have to live with strangers? That's absolutely not happening. I refuse.
We're not strangers, we're family. Don't be so cold, please. I heard about the company bankruptcy from him too. And you know what? Apparently that runaway senior had some debts. And we have to repay that money too.
Is that so? By the way, how much debt?
$200,000.
My, that seems to be quite the recurring number.
This isn't funny, Emily. We're desperate. If you still had that $200,000, then we could have paid off the debt. Since it's kind of your fault we're in trouble, you should help us in exchange.
My fault? How exactly is this my fault?
If you hadn't used all that money on a condo...
No, you're in trouble because of a certain runaway senior. And before that, because you both eloped. Well, I sympathize. I have nothing to do with this. Not my problem. Figure it out yourselves.
How can you be so heartless after growing up together?
That's what you asked for when you ran away with him on my wedding day. Deal with it.
But we can't. It's impossible. I'll apologize for James, for running away, for hurting you a year ago. I'll get on my knees, so please, help us.
Look, aren't you misunderstanding something? I'm not being mean because I want you to grovel.
Huh? Then what do you want from us?
I don't want apologies. I'm not being cold because I want you to say sorry. I simply can't forgive you, no matter how much you apologize. Even if you get on your knees, my resentment will never go away.
No, but we were so close once.
Running away right before a wedding and with my own sister. Do you have any idea how deep into despair I was thrown that day? I'm sorry, but even seeing you two in despair now, I can only think that it serves you right.
Emily, I know what we did was wrong, but this is different. James can't walk anymore. We have nowhere to go.
You two have your true love that was worth betraying family for. With that, you can surely overcome anything. So you'll be fine. Work hard together. And since you're being so persistent, I'm going to block both of you.
Please don't block us. We have no one else. No!
Remember what you said to me? True love can't be stopped by anyone. Adios, my former sister. Life is still long. Don't despair. Just do your best.
Emily, please! At least let me explain everything!
I immediately blocked both their numbers. Then I explained everything to our parents and relatives and asked them to never tell anyone about where my new condo is. Everyone kindly agreed, and when those two frantically started contacting everyone trying to find out where I lived, not a single person told them. According to rumors I heard later, James was able to leave the hospital, but his leg injury never healed. Now he works full-time from home doing data entry, while Sarah takes care of him and the house, and in her spare time works multiple shifts at a local bar. Somehow, they're managing to live while paying off their debt.
Sarah, got a minute? Need to tell you something important.
Sure, what's up?
Mike and I are finally moving out of your parents' house.
Really? That sudden?
Well, you know how we've been talking about it for a while. Since we're ending the living arrangement, please take care of your mom from now on.
Wait, what? What do you mean ending? You guys have been there for 5 years now.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But exciting news! We're actually building our dream house next year, so we decided it's time to move out.
Building, not buying? That's quite different from what you were planning before.
Plans change! Isn't it amazing? We found this perfect plot of land.
Finally getting your dream house! Congratulations! Amy, you must have finally saved up that down payment. I know you and Mike were working so hard for it.
Well, about that. We actually haven't saved much at all, but it's working out anyway.
What? Really? I don't understand.
Don't worry, everything's perfect. Sometimes things just work out, you know?
But you were living with my parents specifically to save for the down payment, right? You said you wanted to save $80,000 before buying. Are you buying without a down payment? That seems risky.
Oh, Sarah, you worry too much. Actually, your mom is giving us $200,000. So we can build our dream house even without the down payment. Isn't that amazing?
Mom is giving you $200,000 out of nowhere? That doesn't sound like her at all. No way! Hold on, that's a huge amount of help. Did something happen?
Your mom is just being super generous. I mean, we have been living together for 5 years. We're practically her second daughter now, right?
Mom has always been generous, but $200,000 is different from helping with groceries or babysitting.
Yes, I guess she felt sorry for us since we couldn't save much despite working so hard. Your sweet mom just said, please use this, and gave us $200,000 just like that. It's like a fairy tale.
Seriously? Mom just handed over $200,000 without any conditions? That doesn't sound like her at all.
Well, you know your mom, always wanting to help her children. She's been watching us struggle to save. I guess she wanted to help make our dreams come true.
But still, that's her retirement money. Did she talk to Dad about this?
Oh, don't worry about all that. Your parents have plenty saved up. They're not the type to spend much anyway.
Amy, that's not really the point.
All that hard work paid off. Even though there were tough days arguing with your mom, who would have thought such an amazing gift was waiting for us? Sometimes you just have to trust that things will work out.
Living together must have been challenging, but getting $200,000 as a gift, I have to say, I'm pretty shocked. Did you discuss this with Mike first?
Of course! We're all so excited! The house plans are already drawn up. Want to see them?
Maybe later. I'm still trying to process this. Have you started packing yet?
Actually, we're mostly packed already. So anyway, we'll be moving out this month. We'll probably be too busy with the new house to visit much. So please, take care of your mom since you're her actual daughter.
What? Amy, that's a strange way to put it, after Mom helped you so much.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I did help take care of her while living there, but now that we're moving out, that's not my responsibility anymore. Please don't rely on me for anything related to your mom, okay? We'll be super busy with the new house anyway.
I never asked you to take care of Mom, but your attitude seems really cold considering everything.
Cold? Not at all. I'm just being practical. We can't keep running back and forth once we move. The new house is like 30 minutes away.
30 minutes isn't that far, especially after everything Mom's done for you.
Look, I know you might be jealous about the money, but your mom chose to give it to us. We didn't ask for it.
Jealous? That's not it at all. I'm concerned about how casual you seem about such a huge gift.
Well, don't be. Everything's perfect. Your mom is happy to help. We're getting our dream house. What's there to worry about?
Amy, $200,000 is a life-changing amount. Are you sure you're thinking this through?
Of course we are. The plans are already approved. Construction starts next month. It's all happening so fast.
That's what worries me. This all seems very rushed.
You're such a worrier, Sarah. Just be happy for us. Your nephew will have such a beautiful home to grow up in.
Speaking of my nephew, how's he handling the idea of moving?
Oh, he is too young to really understand, but he'll love having his own playroom and a huge backyard. Your mom helped us pick out some really nice fixtures, too.
Mom helped with the house plans?
Well, she gave some suggestions, since she's funding it and all. But don't worry, we didn't let her take over or anything.
I see. I need to talk to Mike about this. When's he home from work?
Oh, he's super busy with the house stuff. Better let me handle all the announcements. He's got enough on his plate.
I still think I should talk to him directly. This is a big family matter.
Trust me, everything's fine. No need to bother Mike. He's stressed enough as it is. Just be happy for us.
Hey, Mike, I just heard from Amy about the new house. Did Mom really give you $200,000 in support? Is that true?
Sarah, I told you I'd handle telling everyone. Why are you messaging Mike?
Amy, I need to hear this from my brother, too. This affects our whole family.
Fine, whatever. But like I said, everything's perfect. Your mom is happy to help us. No need to make it complicated.
Amy, I'd like to talk to Mike directly about this. I think that's reasonable.
You don't trust me? After everything we've been through as family? I'm hurt, Sarah. Really hurt.
This isn't about trust. It's about understanding a major family decision. Let me talk to Mike, please.
Fine, but remember, I told you everything already. Your mom gave us the money. She wanted to help us. End of story.
We'll see what Mike says. I still think this needs more discussion.
Whatever, just don't upset him. He's been working so hard. And don't make your mom feel bad about helping us. She made her choice.
I just want to understand the situation better. That's all.
Well, now you know. We're moving out. Building our dream house. Your mom is helping us. What else is there to understand?
There's plenty to understand. But I'll wait to hear from Mike.
Fine, but don't say I didn't explain everything. And remember, your mom wanted to do this. She's happy to help us. So don't make her feel bad about it. That wouldn't be fair to her.
I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. I just want to talk to my brother about this. It's a reasonable request.
Oh, Amy already told you about that? I was hoping to explain things myself.
She told me in a really excited mood. She even made sure to tell me not to expect her help with Mom anymore. Not that I was planning to ask or expect that anyway, but something feels off about all this.
When did she tell you?
Just now, she was going on about how Mom gave you $200,000 as a gift. Said it was because you couldn't save much while living there.
That's not exactly how it happened. I should have told you sooner, sis.
Mike, what's really going on? This doesn't sound like Mom at all.
I'm sorry about Amy being rude, sis, and sorry for not telling you about the money sooner. I was planning to explain everything to you properly myself. This whole situation is complicated.
Complicated how? Just tell me straight, did Mom really give you $200,000?
She did provide the money, yes, but there's a lot more to the story.
I see. But from your response, it sounds like Mom really did give you $200,000 in support. That's quite a sum. I'm still surprised. Were you planning on telling me?
Of course I was gonna tell you. I just wanted to explain everything properly. It's not as simple as Amy made it sound.
What do you mean?
It is a shocking amount, but don't worry, we're planning to pay Mom back bit by bit. So please don't worry about that part. We've already worked out a payment plan.
What? Pay it back? You're going to pay back a gift? Wait, was it a gift? Amy said it was a gift.
What are you talking about, sis? We just borrowed $200,000. We're definitely paying it back bit by bit. Did Amy tell you it was a gift?
But Amy said it was a gift, and her attitude. I don't think she realizes it's borrowed money. You couldn't save much while living there together, right? She told me Mom felt sorry for you both and gave it as a gift. That's what I heard from Amy. Mike, what's really going on here?
Wait, hold on. That's a very convenient summary of what happened. Amy's version isn't accurate at all.
What do you mean?
What? We lived with Mom and Dad for 5 years to save for the down payment. We were saving steadily. Thanks to that, we actually managed to save $80,000. But Amy spent it all without telling me. The whole thing is a mess, sis.
What? The savings are gone? How is that possible?
We actually reached our $80,000 goal this spring. I was so proud of us. We were finally ready to start house hunting. But right after that, she spent hundreds of thousands behind my back. She spent it all on our kids' activities. Yeah, hundreds of thousands just on that. I still can't believe it happened.
On activities? For a 3-year-old? How is that even possible?
She got influenced by other moms and enrolled our kid in all these activities like a $1,000 a month gymnastics club, piano lessons, some $10,000 English learning program, premium swimming lessons, art classes, everything. All our down payment savings went up in smoke because of that. 5 years of savings gone in months.
Mike, why didn't you tell me sooner? I could have helped somehow.
I was embarrassed, sis, and trying to figure out how to handle it. I didn't even know about it until I checked our accounts for the house purchase.
How did Amy explain it? Did she even try to explain?
I absolutely lost it when I found out and confronted her. She tried to justify it at first, said it was for our son's future. Then Amy went crying to Mom, saying things like, "Is divorce okay with you? Are you okay with never seeing your grandson again?" She basically manipulated Mom into helping us.
And that's how Mom ended up giving you $200,000? By threatening her with not seeing her grandson? That's horrible, Mike.
That's basically it. I tried really hard to stop Mom, but she gave us $200,000 because we managed to live together well. And she was worried about her grandson. Amy knew exactly what buttons to push.
This is completely different from what I heard. The way Amy told it, Mom was happy to give you the money. She made it sound like Mom just wanted to help.
Mom did want to help, but not like this. I had a private talk with Mom later, and we agreed to treat this $200,000 as a loan. We even prepared a loan document just in case. I told Amy about this too. She heard it, but I guess it went in one ear and out the other. Yeah. Anyway, just so you know, we didn't get any special $200,000 gift, so please don't worry about that. We'll pay it back properly.
Amy's been acting like it was all Mom's idea, like Mom just wanted to give you the money. She even seemed smug about it.
That's Amy for you. She hears what she wants to hear. I've made it clear multiple times it's a loan, but she just ignores that part.
How are you handling all this? It must be stressful.
It's been rough, not gonna lie, but I'm more worried about Mom. She's been so supportive despite everything. I feel terrible about the whole situation.
Thanks for explaining everything. Now I can truly celebrate your new house with a clear conscience, even if the circumstances aren't what I thought.
Please come visit once it's finished. Mom and you are welcome anytime. I want to make this work somehow.
Thanks, but first, I should visit Mom. She must be lonely with her lively son and daughter-in-law moving out, especially after everything that's happened.
Please do. You haven't been able to visit much because of Amy's attitude. Mom will be so happy to see you back. She misses you.
I miss her too. I'll stop by tomorrow. We have a lot to talk about.
Thanks, sis, for understanding and not judging.
That's what family is for. Real family.
Yeah. I just hope this all works out somehow, for everyone's sake.
We'll figure it out together. That's what siblings are for.
Thanks, sis. I needed to hear that.
Amy, where are you? The funeral for Mom is about to start. Everyone's waiting.
Huh? Is it that time already? OMG, I totally overslept. What time is it?
What? Overslept? The funeral starts in 20 minutes. We sent the schedule days ago.
Sorry, Sarah. I just woke up. Lol. Got too excited at the housewarming party. 2 bottles of wine was probably too much for one night. My head is killing me.
Are you serious right now? A housewarming party? The night before the funeral?
Don't be so uptight. The house is finally ready. We had to celebrate.
Hold on, Amy. You said you had something really important yesterday, right? That's why Mike and I handled all the funeral preparations alone. And it turns out it was your housewarming party? You couldn't wait a few days?
The timing couldn't be helped. Everyone was free yesterday. And the house was finally ready. We had to celebrate right away.
The house Mom helped you get. And you couldn't even wait until after her funeral?
Oh, crap. I'll get ready now. Come pick me up quick. I can throw something on.
Who do you think paid for that mansion you're in? You owe Mom so much. At least come pay your respects. She just died in a sudden accident. Show some basic human decency.
But I literally just woke up and my hair's a mess. And I'm still in bed. I'm literally lying down. It's only a 10-minute taxi ride from the new house to your parents' place. Can't we delay it a bit?
Delay a funeral? Are you listening to yourself?
Just a little. I need to look presentable. You know how judgmental the relatives can be.
The relatives are all waiting. Please come quickly. I won't accept you missing this just because you overslept. This is Mom's funeral we're talking about.
Sarah, you're scaring me. What's gotten into you? Since when are you this strict? It's just a funeral.
Just a funeral? This is our mother's funeral.
Well, your mother. And I said I'd try to make it.
I hate people who lack basic manners. I wouldn't be this harsh with just any in-law. But Amy, you've received so much help from our mom. They let you live with them to help you save money, and I heard she helped a lot with that. You were able to return to work early because of Mom's help. Now she's suddenly gone in this tragic accident, and you won't even come to her funeral to show gratitude? That's beyond disrespectful. It's disgusting.
Hold on a minute. Sure, living with them helped us in many ways, but it was mutual, right? Yes. Your mom must have been happy too, not being lonely. She had fun taking care of her grandson every day. Stop making it sound like we only caused trouble. I already paid my respects while living there. So calling me disrespectful, that's too harsh.
Paid your respects while living there? By spending all your savings? By manipulating her into giving you money?
That's not fair. I made her life lively. She loved having us there.
Amy, are you serious right now? After relying on Mom for 5 whole years, getting her to loan you $200,000, you think you've already shown enough gratitude by partying the night before her funeral?
I would go if I could, but I overslept. What can I do? Your mom was a kind person. She wouldn't be angry about something like this. She'd understand. So yeah, I'm skipping because I overslept. What's done is done.
You'll regret this more than you can imagine.
No, I won't. Are you going to say Mom will be sad in heaven or something? Sorry, but I don't listen to that kind of unrealistic talk. Please pay respects to your mom on my behalf. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm hungover and need more sleep. Good night. Say nice things about me at the funeral.
Enjoy your last peaceful nap, because when you wake up, you'll be kicked out of that house immediately. So rest up now. You'll need the energy. Well then, sweet dreams. Hope you have nice dreams. You'll need them.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, kicked out? Why are you suddenly saying such confusing things? Sarah, what are you talking about? This isn't funny.
Oh, it's not meant to be funny. Not at all.
You can't kick me out. This is my house too. What are you even talking about?
Just wait. Your hangover won't be the worst part of your day. I promise you that.
Stop being cryptic. What's going on? Sarah? Answer me. You're freaking me out.
Good. You should be freaked out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a funeral to attend for the woman who gave you everything, while you sleep off your party. Enjoy your nap. It's your last one in that house.
It means we're getting divorced.
What? Mike, where did you come from?
I'm divorcing someone who won't even attend my mother's funeral. When you get back, you're signing divorce papers. I've already contacted a lawyer.
Oh, wait. Mike? Divorce? Why are you saying this all of a sudden? Don't get so angry over missing a funeral. Just missing a funeral? This is crazy.
Just missing a funeral? You really think Mom's funeral is something minor? She was our biggest supporter for our dream house. She always supported our life with a smile. And you're treating her like nothing, like she meant nothing.
Hey, calm down. What? What's the big deal? Aren't you sleeping? Being hungover can't be helped. The housewarming party couldn't be helped either. My friend insisted it had to be yesterday. You know how these things are.
Your friend insisted? You mean your lover, right? Should I be more specific about which friend?
What? What are you talking about? Lover? Have you lost your mind?
Skipping funeral preparations to have a date with your lover in our house? And with our 3-year-old son in the house too? You've got some nerve having an affair. I have to admire your shamelessness. Really, I do.
What are you talking about? I'm not having an affair. Yesterday was really just a housewarming party with friends. Normal friends. Who told you these lies?
Stop playing dumb. I have plenty of evidence. Mom's diary. She saw everything.
What? What diary? What are you talking about?
While cleaning the house along with funeral preparations, I found Mom's diary. I was shocked when I read it. I never imagined Mom was keeping records of your affair. She was always watching out for me, even at the end.
Wait a minute. What is this diary? What kind of affair records are you talking about? This is ridiculous.
It's a record of the days you left our son with Mom to go out. You were going out 5 times a month, leaving our son with Mom. As your husband, I had no idea, but Mom knew. She kept track of everything.
You've got it wrong. Sure, I did leave our son with your mom to go out, but it's not what you think. It was all mom group meetups. When the activities increased, so did the social obligations. That's why I needed your mom's help for the mom groups.
Mom group meetups, huh? So I can call all the places where our son takes lessons? I can confirm with all your mom friends? Should I start making those calls now?
Well, the thing is...
And the diary has other records too, like the content of your carefree phone calls with your lover at home. Mom wrote down everything she overheard, every single detail.
What? No way! How were there records of that? I made sure to only call when your mom was napping with our son. I was always careful. Wait.
I see. So you timed your lover's calls during nap time. Maybe mom was better at pretending to be asleep than you thought. Is that what you meant to say just now about being careful?
That's not. I didn't mean. You're twisting my words.
Still gonna resist the divorce? I think we have plenty of evidence. Would you like to hear more from Mom's diary? There's plenty more.
No, I absolutely won't divorce. Your mom's diary is all made up. She just wrote whatever sounded plausible. It might not all be true. She could have imagined things.
You might have a point there. Mom's gone now, so we can't verify what's true. Is that what you're counting on?
Exactly. So stop talking about divorce. Now? The funeral is important after all. I'll bring our son right now, so please don't be angry. Let's just forget about this.
No, don't come. I don't want a cheater ruining Mom's funeral. Stay where you are.
I keep telling you I'm not cheating. The only evidence is some fake diary, right? That's not enough for divorce. You can't prove anything.
Actually, there's one more piece of evidence, something more concrete.
One more? What are you talking about now?
In this new house, I installed pet cameras everywhere. Entrance, living room, bedroom. They're set up to see every part of the house. Every single part.
Huh? Wait a minute. What are these pet cameras? I never heard about this. You can't just install cameras.
What are you talking about? I definitely told you. You said you wanted to get a dog after we built the house, remember? Then Mom suggested we install cameras. She said if we're getting a pet, we need to think about when we're away. Mom loved dogs. She was serious about these things. Don't you remember that conversation?
Now that you mention it, maybe we did talk about that. But when did you?
Our son is still young, so I thought it would be useful. Plus, Mom lent us $200,000, so I thought we should consider her suggestions. That's why I installed multiple pet cameras. They record everything.
Just to check, are these cameras already running? Like right now?
Oh yeah, they're running here, so they must have captured everything you did yesterday, right? I'm scared to watch alone, so I'll check it later with my sister. Who would have thought Mom's pet cameras would come in handy like this? I'm grateful, but also embarrassed to show Mom in heaven. Oh, I guess she already knew.
Please, Mike, don't watch that footage. I want you to hear my side first. Let me explain. There must be a misunderstanding.
Shut up, I don't want to hear your excuses. Well, I'm heading back now. Just wait there, quietly. The lawyers will contact you soon.
Wait, Mike! Don't do this! Let's talk about this! Mike!
Goodbye, Amy. Enjoy the house while you can. You won't be here much longer.
We're getting divorced because of your dead mother! She had to go snooping and writing everything down! I didn't want this divorce! None of this would have happened if she hadn't interfered!
Don't you dare blame Mom. Don't you dare speak about her like that.
And Sarah, you didn't even take my side. You could have supported me, being a woman yourself. We were like sisters. How could you turn on me like this?
Don't you dare. How dare you betray my dear brother and then talk like this? You cheated on him in the house our mother helped you get. You have no shame at all.
Fine, if that's how you want to be. I'll disappear, all right. Mike's getting plenty of inheritance from your mom anyway. Just give me my share of the assets and I'll divorce. I know you've got money from living together all those years.
You think you deserve anything after what you've done?
After all, she gave you $200,000 just like that. I'll take my share of the inheritance and leave. Really grateful she left us something before dying. At least I'll get something out of this mess.
Hate to burst your bubble, but you won't get a penny. Not one single yen.
What? What are you talking about? I have rights.
Inheritance isn't subject to division of assets and divorce. You'll be kicked out with nothing but the clothes on your back. That's the law.
You're kidding. You must be lying. I lived there. I took care of her.
I don't want to explain the details, so look it up yourself. You're not getting any money. That's all I have to say. You can ask any lawyer.
No, this won't work. I'm going through all this. I can't get nothing. I lived with you all. I was like a daughter to your mom. I absolutely have inheritance rights. You can't do this to me.
Let me explain then. That $200,000 Mom gave you for the new house, that was officially recorded as a loan, not a gift. And, roughly speaking, Mom's total inheritance is about $300,000. Usually, Mike and I would each get $150,000, but since Mike borrowed $200,000, I'm getting $50,000 less than I should. Do you understand what that means?
You're not saying we have to pay that back. What? That's impossible.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If you're so insistent about inheritance rights, you'll have to take on the debts, too. Pay up the $50,000 Mike overborrowed. Want to claim your rights now?
No way! That's impossible! How can I come up with that kind of money when I'm struggling to get by? You can't do this! I'll tell everyone what you're doing!
Tell them what, exactly? How you spent your savings behind Mike's back? How you manipulated Mom into giving you money? How you cheated on my brother? Please, go ahead and tell everyone.
This isn't fair! I dedicated years to your family. I deserve something.
You deserve exactly what you're getting. Nothing.
I'll fight this. I'll get a lawyer. They'll make you give me my share.
Will you please just disappear from our lives? Like I said before, I hate people with no manners. And women like you who betray their husbands with affairs, I just want to punch you in the face. So goodbye. If you try contacting us again, I won't hold back. And I mean that.
You'll regret this, both of you. I'll make sure everyone knows what you've done.
Goodbye, Amy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Actually, do let it hit you. It's the least you deserve. Mike and Amy got divorced. She left saying she didn't need him since she had a boyfriend, but it turned out her lover was also married. When Amy showed up at his house with their son, his wife immediately demanded compensation and made her sign a document promising never to contact him again. She ultimately had to take out a huge loan to pay the settlement. She tried moving back in with her parents, but they kicked her out, saying, "You're probably after our life insurance. We can't live with a daughter like you." I hear she's now working as a single mother in an unfamiliar city. It's all her own doing. Mike only receives photos of their growing child, but at least it's a comfort to know the child he got custody of is growing up healthy.
Hey, Sarah, what exactly do you think you're doing?
Huh? What do you mean?
I hear you've been visiting our family home quite frequently lately, sometimes even once or twice a week from what I hear.
Oh, that's what this is about. But I'm not just visiting for fun. I'm just worried about Stanley, so I've been bringing him some of our home-cooked meals. I've been managing to visit him around 3 times a week.
You're going there 3 times a week now? No wonder the neighbors told me they see you coming and going all the time.
Yes, I've been trying to make sure he has fresh meals. The doctor said it's important for his recovery.
Home-cooked meals? Really?
You know how your dad collapsed at the beginning of this year? He recovered pretty quickly and is still living independently, but lately he's been eating out all the time because cooking seems like too much hassle for him.
And what's wrong with that? Our dad has his pension and decent savings. He can afford to eat out every day without any problems.
But the doctor specifically said he needs to watch his sodium intake. Restaurant food tends to be quite salty.
So now you're monitoring his diet too? Isn't that overstepping?
I know he's financially secure, but I'm worried about his diet becoming unbalanced. That's why I started sharing our home-cooked meals with him.
I noticed you started right after his collapse. Quite the timing.
Of course, that's when we realized he needed more support.
So that's your excuse for trying to score points with him. The moment Dad collapses, you start sucking up to him. You're more calculating than I thought.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Don't play innocent. The timing is too convenient.
I really don't understand what you're implying.
You're after our dad's inheritance, aren't you? That's why you're desperately trying to get on his good side now. Home-cooked meals? Pretty obvious way to play the perfect daughter-in-law, don't you think?
What? No, that's not my intention at all. I'm just worried about Stanley, that's all. His doctor recently raised some concerns, too. If he keeps eating out like this, he might collapse again.
Oh, now you're bringing up his health as an excuse? How manipulative.
It's not an excuse. I have his medical report right here. His blood pressure and cholesterol are both elevated.
You even have access to his medical information? You're really overstepping your boundaries.
He gave us permission to keep all his reports here because David and I are the ones taking him to his appointments.
You don't need to try so hard to impress me with your perfect daughter-in-law act. That kind of sucking up won't work on me.
But that's really not what I'm trying to do.
Let me tell you something. No matter how much you try to play the perfect daughter-in-law, you're just an in-law. You're not his actual daughter, and you have no inheritance rights. Yet here you are, desperately sucking up for the inheritance. This is why I can't stand people from poor single-parent homes.
Excuse me?
What? You think I haven't noticed? I heard that you're bringing him food in Tupperware. I bet you're just using the cheapest ingredients, too.
The ingredients aren't cheap. I specifically buy organic vegetables because of his condition.
Listen up! No matter how hard you try to score points, it's all useless. Don't get greedy for Dad's inheritance when you're just a daughter-in-law.
Wait a minute. What did you mean by what you just said?
What?
That comment about being from a poor single-parent home. Have you always thought of me that way?
Why are you suddenly getting worked up? Kids from single-parent homes are usually poor. That's just common knowledge, isn't it?
Is that really how you've seen me all these years?
Of course. It's obvious from how desperately you try to fit into our family.
I can't believe this!
But you can't deny it, can you? When you two got married, your family couldn't provide any financial support. Meanwhile, our family gave $30,000 for the wedding expenses.
That's...
Your mother couldn't even afford a proper wedding gift. How embarrassing was that?
My mother worked 3 jobs to put me through college.
Well, $30K isn't much of a big deal for our family. Dad was an executive at his company, and Mom came from a CEO's family. Unlike your family, we're quite well off.
Yes, compared to your family, we might be poor, but even so, my mom raised me without letting me want for anything. You have no right to look down on my family.
Shut up, you poor single-parent family brat! I can see right through you. You got a taste of our family's wealth with that wedding, and now you're trying to get as much inheritance as possible.
I keep telling you that's not true.
Next, you'll tell me you're cooking his meals out of love? Please.
Yes, because I care about him. He's family.
I can't trust the words of poor people. I'll never let you get any of the inheritance. Don't get ahead of yourself just because you're a daughter-in-law.
I don't want his money. I just want him to be healthy.
Save your act for someone who'll believe it. Just stay away from our family home.
Hey, David, can I talk to you about something? It's about your dad.
Everything okay? Did something happen with Dad?
No, he's fine. I just saw him today, actually.
Oh, so did Dad say something? Did he complain about the food you've been bringing?
No, nothing like that. He actually always compliments my cooking, saying it's delicious. He eats everything enthusiastically, which makes me really happy to cook for him.
Yeah, I love your cooking too. Dad mentioned yesterday how much he looks forward to your meals.
That's sweet of him, but there's something else.
What is it? You seem worried.
Yeah, Rachel doesn't seem to like it. I'm wondering if I should stop bringing food over to Stanley.
What? Did my sister say something?
Rachel contacted me earlier. She thinks I'm just trying to score points for the inheritance, and she's not happy about it.
She said what? What exactly did she say to you?
She accused me of trying to manipulate your father, said I'm only bringing food to get on his good side.
What the hell? You're genuinely worried about Dad and cooking for him out of kindness.
Of course, I tried to explain that, but she wouldn't believe anything I said, and she seems to have issues with me being raised by a single mom.
What?
She brought up our wedding, how my mom couldn't contribute.
What?
You know how your family gave us quite a bit of help with the wedding? Well, my mom couldn't afford to help, and I think that's been bothering her. She thinks I got a taste of wealth, and now I'm trying to get as much inheritance as possible.
Are you kidding me? Is that what she really said?
She called me a gold digger, basically. Said people from single-parent homes are always after money.
What the hell is that about? She's being so disrespectful to you and your mom. Don't pay any attention to what my sister said. I'm really sorry she said such awful things.
David.
Has she always been like this? Has she said things like this before?
No. Well, maybe some small comments, but never this direct.
Dad and I are both so grateful for your kindness. Dad's actually been bragging to the neighbors about how delicious your cooking is.
Really? That's kind of embarrassing. It's just simple home cooking.
He told me yesterday how much he appreciates you thinking of his health. The doctor said his numbers are improving.
That's good to hear. I've been trying to follow all the dietary guidelines.
I'd really like you to continue if possible. Of course, if it's becoming a burden for you, you can stop.
No, it's not a burden at all. But are you sure it's okay to continue? What if Rachel says something again?
I'll talk to my sister. She has no right to criticize when she's not doing anything to help.
Are you sure that's okay?
Of course! Actually, I tried talking to her before about Dad's living situation, but she wasn't interested in helping at all. It's ridiculous that she's complaining when she won't lift a finger to help. As her brother, I want to give her a piece of my mind.
I had no idea.
Well, as his son, I was worried about Dad living alone too. I even suggested looking into assisted living facilities or meal delivery services. But my sister just said it was too much hassle and to let Dad do whatever he wants. She wouldn't even consider any options with me.
I see.
If we just let him do what he wants, he'll just keep eating out. And with that unbalanced diet, he'll end up collapsing again. But she just said that's just Dad's lifespan. What happens, happens. Forget about it.
What?
Can you believe she said that about her own father?
That's horrible.
It's like she's saying, just hurry up and die. That's why I was so happy when you offered to bring him meals. And now she has the nerve to hurt you like this. I can't forgive her.
Thank you for getting angry on my behalf. Thanks to you, all the sadness I was feeling earlier has disappeared.
You're the only one actually doing anything for Dad. She has no right to criticize you.
I just want to help him stay healthy.
Don't worry about my sister at all, okay? If she says anything again, let me know right away. I'll shut her up.
Thank you, David. That means a lot.
And Sarah, don't let her comments about your mom get to you. Your mom raised an amazing daughter.
Get out right now! I told you the funeral was for family only. Why is an outsider like you here?
I'm not an outsider. I've been helping care for Stanley for years now. Of course I should be here.
Nobody asked you to help. You just forced yourself into our family.
I'm your brother's wife. I'm family through marriage. Of course I should be at the funeral.
Huh? A daughter-in-law isn't family. Stop acting like you're his daughter. You're just an outsider.
I was there for him every week.
Nobody asked you to do that. You just wanted to look good.
How can you?
Because it's true. As a daughter-in-law, you don't even have inheritance rights. Yet here you are, pretending to be family at the funeral. You must be desperate for the inheritance, huh?
Even now, at his funeral, you're talking about inheritance? Don't you think you're being a little insensitive?
Of course! That's all you care about, isn't it?
Are you still saying that? I have no interest in Stanley's inheritance.
Yeah, right. Even after everything I said, you kept sucking up to him, visiting our house constantly with your home-cooked meals.
I was there when he needed someone. Where were you?
How dare you! I was busy with my career.
What's wrong with caring about Stanley when he was living alone? If you didn't like it, you could have done it yourself.
You think I had time for that? Unlike you, I have responsibilities. I'm too busy with work for that kind of thing. Unlike you with your half-hearted job hunting, waiting for my dad's inheritance money, I'm a career woman at a major corporation.
Is that why you couldn't visit him in the hospital?
Don't you dare criticize me! I was building my career!
If you're such a successful corporate worker, why won't you listen to anything I say?
Because you're just an opportunist. You saw Dad was wealthy and alone, and you swooped in.
I helped him because he needed it, because he was family.
I don't have time to listen to a greedy daughter-in-law stories. Just get out of the funeral home. You don't belong here.
The other mourners are watching.
Let them watch. Everyone should see what kind of person you are.
It seems pointless to say anything to you right now, Rachel, and I don't want to cause trouble for the other mourners.
That's right, that's right. Get out, you gold digger. You're ruining my dear dad's funeral just by being here.
Fine, I'll leave.
Finally, and don't come crawling back.
And you know what? You're right about one thing.
What?
Maybe I shouldn't be involved with this family anymore, not with you acting like this.
And don't ever get involved with our family again! I bet you even married my brother for money! I don't want anything to do with a greedy woman like you!
Yes, I'll do exactly as you say. I won't ever bother you again, Rachel.
My, aren't you being obedient today?
But, in return, you have to promise not to get in touch with me either.
What?
This goes both ways. Complete separation. I don't want to cause any more unnecessary trouble or drama, so please promise to cut ties with me completely. Promise that you won't contact me either.
You think you can dictate terms to me?
It's a simple yes or no. Do you agree to cut ties completely?
I'll gladly promise that. I'd never want to contact someone like you anyway. As you wish, I'll cut ties with you and never interact with you again.
Remember those words. Now, if you'll excuse me, please have your family-only funeral.
Good riddance. Don't show your face around here again.
Trust me, you won't have to worry about that.
Hey, answer your phone right now. I know you're just sitting around doing nothing.
Didn't we promise to cut ties? You said you'd never interact with me again, so why are you calling?
Don't act smart with me. This is different.
How is it different?
Shut up. This is an emergency, so it doesn't count. More importantly, explain yourself right now.
Explain what?
You've been planning this all along, haven't you?
Planning what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. You knew everything, didn't you? That Dad left a will and that you'd get my share of the inheritance. You knew all of it.
What? I'm getting your share?
Stop pretending. You must have known.
I had no idea about any will.
What the hell is going on? Why is my share as his daughter basically zero? And why are you getting my portion of the inheritance?
What? Was that really written in the will?
As if you didn't know you orchestrated this whole thing.
I had nothing to do with Stanley's will.
Stop playing dumb. You must have convinced Dad to write it that way. You kept visiting and sucking up to him, begging him to write the will like this.
Stop it, Rachel. The lawyer explained it clearly yesterday. The will was written by Dad alone with the lawyer present. Sarah didn't know anything about the inheritance. It's not right to blame Sarah when she knew nothing about this.
Oh, is that David? You're just defending Sarah because she's your wife.
Don't try to twist this around.
Of course you take her side. You always do.
I'm not defending her, I'm stating facts. This morning, the lawyer brought Dad's will and read it aloud. Remember what he said? The contents of this will were written without anyone's influence. It was all done according to the individual's wishes.
That's because Sarah must have ordered Dad beforehand to write that he was giving her the inheritance of his own free will.
Do you even hear yourself? Dad wasn't some puppet.
She manipulated him with all those meals and visits.
Are you still saying that? You read the will thoroughly yourself afterward, right? You saw it was in Dad's own handwriting. About not blaming Sarah for the inheritance distribution? It clearly said, Sarah knows nothing about this. This is entirely my own decision. I hope that you can all respect that.
That's...
And the reason was clearly written too. She's done more for me than my own daughter. This is my way of thanking her. Of course Dad would write a will like that. You never even visited him once when he was in the hospital, and you dumped all the hospital paperwork on me and Sarah. It's natural he wouldn't want to leave anything to such a cold-hearted daughter.
That was all because of work. I'm busy working at a major corporation every day. I didn't have any time to visit. You don't understand how demanding my job is.
Do you really think that excuse works? Sarah and I are both busy working every day too, regardless of the jobs we do. But we still made time to visit him. We thought about what we could do for Dad and actually took action.
My position is different. I couldn't just leave whenever I wanted.
Sarah managed her schedule to help Dad. She made it work.
That's...
You have no right to complain when all you did was criticize. You could have at least contributed money if you couldn't take action, but you didn't even do that.
Huh?
When Dad said he wanted to go on one last hot springs trip before his hospitalization, you didn't contribute a single penny. You said he has savings, so there's no need to pitch in. Even though you work at a big company and have a decent salary, you were so stingy.
I had my own expenses to think about.
While Sarah helped plan and pay for the trip. Doing nothing, contributing no money, showing no care. Who'd want to leave their inheritance to someone like that? Of course he'd rather leave it to a daughter-in-law who actively helped, contributed to the trip expenses, and showed she cared.
But that's just what a daughter-in-law should do anyway. She's family.
Wow. You really just said that. First you say she's just an outsider, now you're saying she's family after kicking her out of the funeral? And now suddenly she's family when it suits you? Rachel, you're quite the hypocrite, aren't you?
But still, it doesn't make sense, right? That his actual daughter gets nothing while his daughter-in-law gets it.
The lawyer explained this too, remember? Even though normally a daughter-in-law doesn't have inheritance rights, there's a special provision that allows non-family members who contributed significantly through caregiving to receive inheritance. You heard that explanation, right?
Yes.
Did you even read the part about how much Sarah helped him?
I skimmed it.
I won't accept any more complaints. Don't take out your frustration on Sarah just because you got almost nothing.
But I'm his daughter!
And you acted like it exactly never.
Sarah, I know this might be a long shot, but would you consider giving me about half of the inheritance?
Excuse me?
I've been thinking about it, and maybe we could work something out.
After everything you said at the funeral?
Well, I mean, even though it's Dad's will, that portion was originally supposed to be mine as his daughter.
You made your feelings about me very clear.
Look, I know I said some harsh things.
Harsh things? You kicked me out of the funeral.
I was emotional that day. You understand, right?
Emotional enough to call me a gold digger?
And I didn't mean to dump everything about Dad's care on you and your husband. I wanted to take time off and visit him, but as a woman, you understand how hard it is to take time off work, right? You know how the office atmosphere can be.
Didn't we promise to never interact with each other again?
That was different. This is about family matters.
Family? I thought I was just an outsider.
Huh?
I don't care about your excuses or forced persuasion attempts. Just keep your promise. Don't contact me when we've cut ties. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, can't we discuss this reasonably?
Like how you reasonably discussed things at the funeral?
What? Wait a minute. This can't be happening. You won't even listen to what I have to say?
Am I saying anything wrong? That's what we promised.
But the situation has changed. The inheritance changes everything. Well, yes, but the situation is different now. Can't you be a little flexible?
Yes, the situation is very different. Now we're completely estranged, so there's no room for flexibility.
You can't just ignore your sister-in-law.
You made it very clear I wasn't family.
What?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have no reason to listen to someone who never listened to me back then.
This isn't fair. You're getting everything. Huh, that's not all. Even if we were estranged, I'm still your husband's older sister. Do you think it's okay to treat your older sister like this?
There's no hierarchy with someone I've cut ties with. Besides, David said I could handle this however I want.
David said that? My own brother?
He agrees that you crossed a line.
What?
This is really goodbye then. I'm blocking your contact information right after this, so this is probably the last time we'll speak. I have no intention of seeing you again, so take care.
You can't do this to me. I'm family. No, wait. Listen, with both parents gone and being cut off from my brother and sister-in-law, I'll be all alone. I don't have a kind daughter-in-law like Sarah who cared for Dad. I'm just a single career woman with no boyfriend. Sarah, are you there? Why aren't you responding? Huh? Did you really block me? This can't be happening. I can't even leave a message. No! Take back this cutting ties thing right now. You don't have to be this angry.
After that, not just me, but David also immediately blocked Rachel's contact information. Rachel kept getting lectured by relatives and people around her, saying things like, "It's all your fault," and "How dare you betray your father as his real daughter?" She finally quieted down after that. Later, Rachel said, "I don't want to be alone forever," and started seriously looking for a partner. However, her requirements were extremely high. A man 10 years younger than me. Of course he has to be handsome and kind. Must work at a major corporation. His parents must be very wealthy. And he must treat me like a princess. With such demanding conditions, she hasn't had any luck finding someone.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.